Hello and welcome back to another video. Welcome back to the YouTube channel. And yeah, this is a quick upload talking about a rumor. I don't talk about rumors often, but the reason why I want to talk about this is because of the hypotheticals that can come with it. And yeah, let's just get straight into it. Make sure to like the video, make sure to subscribe if you are new. And yeah, we're trying to get to 1K as soon as possible. And also, I'm doing a watch along to Aston Villa Bologna. So join me at 7:45, where I'll be live then. And also, I'll be on Lewis's channel for Shameless at 10:30 as well. So I'll pretty much you'll pretty much see more of me all night, talking about how terrible this club is and the Champions League tonight. But the rumor that's come about, and you know that the manager's under pressure when rumors of other managers that are linked come about. Obviously, I saw some stupid thing about Southgate being linked. If that happens, then I will, I will, I will not go to the games. I'm not going to the games if Southgate joins West Ham, and I know that's not going to happen. I know that's not going to happen. I won't. I will never ever believe it. I'm not even going to entertain the rumor. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is because it was reported by Florian Plettenberg, and the reason why I'm kind of entertaining this one is because as much as Plettenberg isn't always the most reliable, he's very hot and cold. He has links to Steiden, so you never know. You never know. So you kind of have to take it into consideration. But also with the manager that was linked is someone who's been at West Ham before, Edin Terzic. He reports that former Dortmund coach Edin Terzic is a candidate in case West Ham United decide to replace manager Julian Lopetegui. The 41-year-old has a good reputation at West Ham. The PR is out already, where he worked from 2015 to 2017 as an assistant coach as a Slaven Bilic. Terzic is open to a new challenge and has also received interest from AC Milan, having been in contact with their advisor, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. By the way, Fonseca, who was also linked with West Ham, is also under pressure at his respective club. So, yeah, it's not working out, is it? But even with this, yeah, like I can understand why people would be positive about this. I know some of you wanted Terzic. Some of you have been in my chat talking about him. Here's my thing, yeah. As much as he could do a good job, I I'm not going to judge him as a manager just yet, just because there's too much of a there's too small of a sample size to even judge him. Just because I only really know him from Borussia Dortmund, and you can't really take um, anything into note when he was an assistant at West Ham under Bilic. To be honest, he just learning his trade when you're in the coaching staff. It's like Maresca when he was at with Pellegrini and stuff like that. Um, so it's just managers learning their trade and stuff like that. But yeah, you got them into the Champions League final. Yes, he could work well with Nicholas Fulkirk, but also um, the guy is not in a job. So we're not paying compensation for a manager, meaning we're not serious. That's why the title is Edin Terzic and proves we're not serious. Now, if true, by the way, what I mean is if it's true. I'm not trying to scaremonger people like articles and other creators, no offense to them, and Twitter accounts do. I'm just saying, in general, if we get an Edin Terzic, it's not a serious appointment. The intent is what matters. And with this hypothetical involved, that means that Sullivan will be in charge of the managers, even though Steiden is in charge of the transfers. Now, what was meant to happen was if you're going to step away from all footballing decisions, that means every footballing decision, not just the transfers, but the manager as well, the manager thing as well. But the thing is, it was also said by the inside sources that Steiden is well in with the whole manager thing in general, which would make sense because we were in for Amarim. Sullivan wouldn't step anywhere near Amarim if it was just up to him. I'm just saying. Like so, to be fair, then again, this guy's Croatian, I think, but he's worked in Germany, so there's obviously going to be that German bias with Steiden, and he probably thinks that he can't get the Stuttgart manager anymore. So I'm just weighing that aspect, but I don't. I'm not too sure. I'm very conflicted when it comes to this appointment, just because I don't really know what to expect because I've only seen him at Dortmund. And I don't watch the Bundesliga week in week out, believe it or not. Um, I don't watch every league. I don't claim to watch every league. I'm just watching what I'm seeing. My thing is with the whole Terzic thing is I don't know what a Terzic team looks like. But however, getting into the Champions League final with Dortmund is not a good. It's not an achievement because he didn't win it, but it's a good step. It shows something that you've got something about you. And listen, I can take it into context that you did come up against Real Madrid, yes, even though cool, you're in a final, just find a way in it. But it is Real Madrid at the end of the day. They are the best club in the world for a reason. Um, so I wouldn't be too against it. I wouldn't be too against it, but I'm also kind of in a place where I'm not excited. I'm not excited. I'm not inspired. Um, People are going to be like, okay, you're a West Ham fan. What do you expect? Cool. Let's stay like that then. Let's stay like that. Let's never wish for anything more because we accept who we are. That's probably one of the worst mentalities you could have in football. And it's probably why this country doesn't win anything because of that mentality in general. Just be happy with where you are. Yeah, just be happy. Cool. Oh, cool. Let me just be happy then. Does it look like I'm happy? Does it look like I'm happy when I'm talking about this club? I'm kind of just tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of trying to entertain different scenarios to see whether we can get excited about this club or not. I'm not going to give you the full thing of, oh, we're back if we get a new manager. It depends on the new manager. Just because I wanted Moyes gone doesn't mean I wanted Lopetegui. Now, let's say it was even in general, as I complained before on earlier videos when this stuff happened in the first place. Let's say it was Sullivan doing the managerial appointments anyway, and it was purely him, and Stein had no say. Let's say hypothetically it is. Then I wouldn't have entertained this appointment in the first place. I wouldn't have got behind Lopetegui, and I wouldn't have cared. Uh, and I probably would have seen this coming a long time ago. And also with the whole thing of Steiner doing so well in the transfer window, doing really well, getting 5 deals done in 2 weeks, which we haven't really done before of players of this caliber before. That I was more inclined to think that I wasn't expecting a finished article at all, but I was expecting you to have an outline of something. Just my opinion. But that's what I think anyway. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think because maybe we dodged a bullet as well with also getting Fonseca because maybe we would be in the same position as we are now because AC Milan are struggling. But then again, it's a whole different context, different kind of players, different style of play, whatever it is. And also maybe he would have wanted different players as well because Lopetegui's got everything he wanted. He's been backed. He's been backed. Moyes was backed. He was backed. There's a reason why I'm not entertaining it. There's a reason why I'm not complaining about the ownership as much. I also don't have the energy to complain about Sullivan as much because we all know what Sullivan is, and we've been doing it for the past 10 years, 14 years. So if we're going based on the fact that Sullivan's still in charge of the whole thing, then we shouldn't ever get our hopes up ever. We shouldn't care. There is no point in getting your hopes up. And the thing is, the problem is with people neutrals that don't watch West Ham again. I'm going to call all of you out that tell me to just be happy with it. And what do you expect your West Ham? Then what's the point of watching football then? What's the point of getting your hopes up? What's the point of not wanting more? Because if I didn't want more and I was just happy with the way we were, what is the point? The whole point is like at least when you have a bit of expectation and a bit of pressure, it's actually not fun necessarily when you don't exceed it, but at the same time, at least I'm demanding something. At least there's a purpose to what I'm saying and what I'm doing with my actions when it comes to this football club. If I wasn't to expect anything, there would be no point of watching. I might as well just stay neutral, have a couple pints and just treat it like a day out, and that's it. That is pretty much how I should be approaching it otherwise. But that is just me. I'm too deflated and too tired in general when talking about this club anyway. So like what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? We've got Man United on the weekend and we'll talk about that on Friday. If you guys missed out on the GVO show yesterday, just go check it out yesterday. I crashed out on the fan base and Alfie crashed it out on Arsenal as well. But yeah, check out the watch along tonight, 7:45. Be there for Aston Villa versus Bologna. Make sure to like the video. Make sure to subscribe if you want new social medias. I'm in the description if you want to follow me. The email for the inquiries. We're on the road to 1K. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.